Thank you so much. طيب. Now, yesterday we started with solving linear equations, and we did example 2, I think. We did example 2. Example 2 we didn't. We did it, example 2. Check, same idea of the check, yeah. Check. We are on the check page. Yeah. Check page 74. Let's read it together. In 1962, I can see, Will Chamberlain set the record for the most points scored in a single NBA game. He scored 28 points from a free throws and made X field goals. So X here is given for the field goals, okay? X for the field. No, same idea with Mr. Fadi. لا هلا انا ضن معي من الصبح. كان done with grade 7 done with grade 8 ما في مش بالعكس شغله كثير حلوه يعني بس لو ما يكون فيها شو اسمه شوائب يعني try to fix it ان شاء الله. طيب يلا X field goals. سؤال اخير. Yes. grade 8 also بس 8. بس انا بدي اسالك على كم اسم اذا بدي اجيبهم السبت. جيبهم زي ما بدك. ايه بس انه بدي اسالك تعطيني اسامي اللي لازم يجوا اشباه. خلص بنجلس انا وياك معناتها ماشي اوكي. يلا X for the field what? Goals. Right? طيب. So he scored 28 points from the throws and made X field goals worth 2 points each. يعني for each X, like you know the basketball, when you throw you have 2 points, right? Not like the football game, right? طيب. So if he made 6 throws means how many points he get? 12. So if we have X throws, X multiplied by what? By 2. So we have 2x here, right? طيب. If Will Chamberlain scored 100 points, how many field goals did he make? طيب. أول شيء هو from the first 28 points from free throws, right? So he have 28 points plus. هو سجل 28 points خلاص. الآن he throw how many times? How many field? X times. For each X, how many points? 2 points. Plus 2 multiply X means 2X. Assume that, assume. He throw 3 times. 3 times. 3 multiply, each time is 2 points, right? 3 by 2, 6. Plus 28, which is already scored, right? 34, right? Feminine idea. The question said, in all of the games, he get how many points? 100 points, right? In all of the games. But the question wants us to know how many the throws, اللي هو the value of x, right? So here we have 28 plus 2x equals احكي معي 100. Let's solve it. We shift the 28, then divide by 2 simply. So 2x equals 100 minus 28. 2x equal 72. So how many times he throw from the field? You know the field, not like, you know this one when you start to, you know basketball, right? Each throw, if in the foul, 1 point, مش هيك? But in the field during the game, 2. So here how many? It will be 36 times he shot on the basket, right? But this is the idea. Now, the next idea, yesterday we took long example about how to solve linear equation, right? Now, the next idea is something we call it solving for a variable. Solve equations for a variable. What's this mean? For example, here I did solution for this equation for x. فاهمين علي? For x. So I did the steps. At the end, I have what? X equal. This is what we call it solving for x. So solving for a variable, I need to do steps until I get the variable down equal. صح? So solving for a variable, for example, if I want to solve, focus بالله عشان تفهم الايديا. مثلا 2x plus y equals 3 plus 5x. For what? For x. Means I will do steps until down I want x alone equal. This is what we call it solving for a variable. But here I need to shift the 2x, the 5x here, the y here, right? I want to make x alone on one side. So here 2x minus 5x equal 3 minus y. 2x minus 5x minus 3x equal 3 minus y. I want x alone. Divide by minus 3, divide by minus 3. So x equal 3 minus y over what? Over 3. Negative 3, sorry. So here, طبعا can I cross the 3 with the 3? No. We have subtraction here. This what we call it solving for x بس. So to solve equation for a variable, you do your normal steps, shifting, dividing, whatever, until down you have the variable which the question wants equal. Okay? For example, example 3. 3 minus y over minus 3. Divide what? 3 with a 3? No, we cannot. We can say 3 over negative 3 minus y over negative 3. We can say that. Distribute the numerator on the denominator, yes. But you cannot cross the 3 with the 3. This is important. Yani you cannot say negative 3y over negative 3 here minus, right? You cannot say like this. Until you have what between them? Multiply, like this one. Got it? Let's do example 3 about this idea. Example 3. Example 3 said, the formula for the perimeter of a parallelogram is P equal 2A plus 2B. Hello? This is the formula given in the question. The question wants us where A and B represent the measures of the bases, whatever. Solve the equation for B. So this is given. The question wants us solve for what? For B. What's this mean? This means I will take my equation, do my steps. At the end, I should have what? B equals something, right? Because the question wants the value of B. Now, let's take this equation here. P equal 2A plus 2B. I want B تكون لحالها. خليها 2B هنا. Shift mean 2A here. So P equal, P minus 2A equal what? 2B. Can I simplify P minus 2A? No. Different variables. P minus 2A equal 2P. To find B alone, divide what both? Now B equals what? P minus 2A all over 2 plus. So the equation here said, this is the equation, solve it for B. I did some steps and I get B equal here. Okay? Is this clear? يا مستر I want to be alone. ركز شوي. بدي بي لحالها أنا. ال 2A هذه نقولها نقلتها. في مشكلة؟ بسألك أنا. هو. تعرف أنت إنه لما بنقول هذه هنا بتصير نيجاتيف ولا ما بتعرف؟ حلو. شو صار معنا؟ 2B equal P minus 2A. طب I want to be alone. كيف بخلص من ال 2 هذه؟ هاي divide. So B equal P minus 2A over 2 هي. Yes. لا. Else. خلاص. Solve for B, right? افهمني. The question said solve for what? For B. At the end what you have? B لحالها. B equal خلاص انتهى الموضوع. Okay? Means give a formula for B. يعني هاي الفورمولا for what here? For P. This formula for what? P. This formula for what? B. P, B, huh? Done? طيب, let's do the check. And this check is important one. Please focus with it. احنا لساتنا شغالين بالريكوردين يا هذا ملوش دخل يعني. مع السلامة. يلا. طيب. Example, sorry, the check after example 3, we have check geometry. The check after example 3, we have the formula for the area A of a trapezoid. You know the trapezoid. A equal half with height with, inside the bracket, we have A plus B. And H is the height, right? A and B, the two bases for the trapezoid. You know the trapezoid? Trapezoid. This we call it what? Trapezoid. This is A, this is B, and this is the height of it. Now to find the area of it, you follow the formula. Half multiply H multiply the sum of the bases. Got it? This is the trapezoid. I don't care about the area. I care about the idea of solving for a variable. The question wants us to solve a trapezoid. The formula of the area A of a trapezoid is solved for H. Fill in the missing notification. I want to solve it for H. Yani I want the value of what? Solve this equation for what? For H means I want to do steps. At the end I want H equal. مش هيك؟ طب where is H? هي H هنا. The half is multiplied by H, right? Yes. And this parenthesis is multiplied by H. مش هيك؟ يعني I can make it like this. Look, A equal half with A plus B all multiplied by what? يعني بس جبت ال H هنا وحطيتها هنا. في مشكلة؟ Means this all multiplied by H, right? How we get rid of it? أنا عملتها هيك. What, how? ليش يا زلمة؟ إشي أسهل من هيك. طب look here. When I say M equal AF خلاص؟ I want F. شو أعمل؟ ها؟ يا ابني shift يعني add subtract. ها؟ divide by A. بدنا F إحنا صح؟ divide on A both sides. صعبة هاي؟ شو اللي shifting؟ كل شيء عندكم shifting؟ طب here this is A. هذا كله إيش هذا؟ A. I want H لحالها شو أعمل؟ divide by the whole this part. So I'll divide all of it by half with A plus B, and here half with A plus B. يا ابني تحطهاش خلص. لا تحطها خلص. خليها مكانها. How we get rid of half with A plus B? All multiply. I will do what? divide. For example, look here. If you have m equal k, l, p, and I want l alone here, what I will do? I will divide by kp, right? If I want l alone, I will divide by kp. مش هيك؟ صح؟ Here, انسى اني حطيت ال h هنا. I want to get rid of half and a plus b. I will divide both. Right? بس. بدر. Who's بدر? Okay? براحته يعني ما... لا less than 15 والله 15 minutes yeah. طيب here I can cross now, right? This bracket with this bracket, half with half, still what here? H. So H equal 2a over the bracket which is a plus b. هلا if you ask يا ابني, if you asked why I put 2 up, the 2 is down, right? If you asked why I put 2 up, يعني you need a lot of basics. Now why we put 2 up? Because we divide by fractions. For example, look here. I want to erase this, right? You know the division of fractions? Yes. A divided by half AB, right? Half AB, you can write it AB over 2, مش هيك? With A over 1, مش هيك? So I want to divide A divided by half of AB, A plus B over what? This is over 1, مش هيك؟ انتوا معاي ولا لا؟ This is A, ده كي هناك. Divided by, هذا اللاين شو يعني؟ Half of AB. Half of AB, you can write it like this, right? طيب. A over 1 stay the same, مش هيك؟ The division will be what? And this you switch, مش هيك? It will be 2 over A plus B, right? Now A multiply 2 over the parentheses, which is the same of this, right? Because half multiply AB is AB over 2. You are asking about basics. Half multiply 9 means 9 over 2. Half multiply 8 means 8 over 2. طب half multiply the bracket A over plus B means A plus B over 2. صح؟ بس. ها؟ Basics, high basics, fractions. Done of H here. So H equal 2A over the parenthesis. طيب. لا فيش باثروم يا ابني. Yes. لا ما في، ما احنا اتفقنا على هذا الموضوع. متفقين احنا متفقين. يلا, this is the check. I will go directly to example 4. Example 4. Example 4. I will go back a little bit for the graphing. We graph a lot, right? Yes. طيب, solve half x minus 11 equal minus 8 by solve half x minus 11 equal negative 9. هلا هو كاتب لك by graphing. هو كاتب لك by graphing. I don't want to solve it by graphing. I want to solve it algebraically, okay? يلا, here how we solve this one. Half x equal what? هذه 8. Sorry. يلا. أنا قلت 8 كتبت 9. لسه ما فطرت. يلا. Half x shift the negative. Here shifting يا مستر. هذه negative 11 shifted now. It is negative 8 plus. مش هيك؟ يعني half x طب half x means what? x over 2. خلاص؟ equal negative 8 plus 11 3. مش هيك؟ How we solve this? I want x. What I will do? X is 6, by the way. X is 6. How we do it? You have a lot of ways. Divide by 2. في 2x عندك? Do you see 2x? Divide by half. Or multiply both sides by 2. Or x over 2 equal 3. 3 over 1 equals the product. You have a lot of ways. لا توصل هون وتخاف يعني كيف half x أسهل شيء. half x هي x over what? Equal what? 3. This is over 1 cross product only. X by 1x equal 2 by 3 what? 6. Or you can say half x equal 3. We divide both sides by what? Check. Normal way. X equal 3 divided by half. 3 يعني how many halves in 3? كم نص فيها ال 3؟ 3 كم هاي 1 2 3 2 halves 2 halves 2 halves 6. What? Now the graph. Hello? Talking. The graph. I will graph here and we will use intercepts. صح؟ intercept. ها؟ شيل 1. هذه ال1 any number يا ابني any number you can put the denominator 1 for it. انت معلش يعني I wanna mute. You see the يعني you know. طيب, now the graph, if you remember, we took how we graph the linear functions, right? We use intercepts. How we use intercept? Leave this 0. خلصنا؟ ها؟ Take your time, okay. لا والله ما فهمت. معلش. ما خلصنا, right? طيب يلا. طيب. To graph, if you remember, we took intercepts. X-intercept, Y-intercept, put the variables. عشان سيف يصحى. يلا. Now we have half x minus 8 equal what? Minus 11 equal minus 8. Now when we put negative 8 here become what? Half x minus 11 plus 8. Here will be what? 0. Remember the 0? X how much? 6. Now half of 6, how much half of 6? 3. 3 minus 11 minus 8 plus 8 makes this 0, right? Now to graph it, graph normal. To graph it, you make your table. Remember? X, Y. From where the Y? Now simplify this. Minus 11 plus 8, how much? لازم واحد يحترم انه في ناس تشتغل, صح؟ يلا. Now let me just x y and put two variables, two numbers. Remember, choosing. So from where I get y? There is no y here, right? Y, how much negative 11 plus 8? negative 3. So y is half x. كم هدول؟ negative 3. Okay? This is why. I can put y for any equation by putting it in the place of the 0. Right? So here you can just, as we did, choose two numbers, fill the table, then plot, then make your line. مش هيك؟ Done. But I won't ask you, ركز معي هلا. I won't ask you to solve equation by graphing. I will tell you solve the following equation algebraically, okay? لا حول الله يا رب. I said I won't ask you to solve equation by graphs. وضحت؟ I will tell you like this one. The check. See the check after example 4? The question said, graph the related function of 2x minus 5 equal negative 11. Then solve it, right? مش هيك كاتب؟ I won't do that. I'll take the equation and solve it. خلاص. فهمت؟ Tomorrow we'll continue. لا ما خلص. لا.